Hey guys, this is Terry from Harmonic Forex. Today is April the 9th. Welcome to this week's market analysis by me, of course. I'm here to review some of the trading setups that I analyzed last week with my video. And after reviewing, we'll go through we'll go through a few upcoming setups that's gonna happen next week, and hopefully we can profit together. And of course, just take note that whatever I shared today is not a financial advice. If you need any financial advice, please consult your financial consultant. I'm just a trading educator. I trade my own accounts, and I just like to share my ideas with you guys. Is it okay? Yep. So let's review about two setups that I shared last week. The first one is on Euro Yen, which I called for a short at 128, minimally to 125.20, and it just happened so perfectly. Just roll over and it's about 200 pips. Just a pity that we could not release the signal on our signal service in time, because the guy that is in charge of our signal service is just nice happened to be busy at the point of time that I'm trading this. So it does not matter. This week we are up about 3% on our signal service. We had an awesome shot on Aussie dollar late week. A couple of losses along the way, but we're confident that next week we're gonna turn this around. So after shorting the Euro Yen next week, I'm actually looking for setups to long. I want to see how price reacts to this 122. I would say this zone between 40 to 60. 122, 40 to 60. This is a zone where price is likely to turn. So let me map out the zone. 40 is somewhere here. Okay, 40 to 60. No, I would say 40 to 70. This zone here is very critical. This is a bullish shark pattern that has completed on the Euro Yen 4-hourly chart. So if price comes down here, it stabilizes and the RSI starts to turn up from the oversold zone, I will be inclined to take long on this trade. We might release this on the signal service depending on availability. It's really not easy to run a signal service where there's so much admin work in play, for every signal that we send out, and so much updates to do. So I guess all these problems will be solved by next month, where we will officially have an office to do all this together with our staff. So guys, I just need you to be patient with us for a little while, and we try to make this the best signal service in the world with Scott Carney in the team. Yep. So last week another trade that I talked about is on the euro dollar. So this was the setup. Yep, it's a bullish cipher. So what happened in the middle of the week is that euro did not fall from here, but it just had a slight fall and a pullback up again. So we are still looking to short this pair. We are still buyers. The bias is still to short this pair. And in the lower time frame on the M15 chart, what we see is this a bearish shark on the euro dollar. The zone is between 114.40 to 114.50. So this zone here is very critical. I want price to stabilize around this zone, and once it starts to fall off, hopefully by then the price is at the overbought zone. It starts to come up from this zone here, and that's where we'll go short on the euro. But we are not sure whether this will be the right, expect price to consolidate for a while before dropping. And this will be minimally a right towards the zone, minimally 100 pips right, I would say. But if we hit the home run, we might be looking at a potential 560 pips of run on this euro dollar shark. So keep your eyes close to the screen, and this is likely one of the trades that we will release via our signal service. So if you have not subscribed, please do try it out. It's only 40 bucks a month. Yep. Okay, just gonna talk about a few more charts. Euro Yen, I have a lot of my students coming to me and asking me, it has fallen like crazy. Are we at the bottom yet? I told him look at the weekly chart. We have a bad pattern completing around the 103.80 to 104 zone. Yep, so this is the zone here. We want price to continue falling, stabilize around this zone before we look to potentially buy this pair. But this being a weekly chart, I expect it to continue falling for the next 1-2 weeks. So I'm not sure how fast it will reach the zone that I want, but it's about 400 pips away from here. And this is a weekly chart trade, and I will say that most of our guys are not well trained enough to be patient and to hold on to a trade for maybe a few weeks to trade on a weekly setup. So this is a trade that likely we will not release on the signal service, but if you know harmonics, if you trade harmonics, and you know what we're talking about, so this is a trade that you can potentially take for the next week. Yep. Last but not least, I have this bullish shot on the dollar CAD. So I want it to continue falling, preferably to the 128.50 to 128.70 zone. Once it reaches this zone, this is where I will be more interested to go long on this pair. So from now till then, there's nothing that I will do. I'm not trying to catch this pin bar long or anything. It's likely to continue falling, and once it reaches this zone and it stabilizes around this zone, this is where we will be looking to go long on this pair. Done for this week. Just sharing that I'm gonna put a link in this post, in this video. Going forward, every week we will be running a live webinar every Wednesday at about 9 p.m. Singapore time. So if you love harmonics, you think you want to know more about it, you want us to share with you our knowledge about harmonics, please do come for our weekly webinar. Sometimes Sneha will be talking, sometimes I will be talking, sometimes Scott Carney will be talking. So learn from the authentic harmonic traders. The last 2 sessions we had over 100 people subscribe, and it was an awesome session, I guarantee you. And the best thing is totally free of charge. So if you're open to learn new knowledge, you're open to learn what harmonic trading is all about, we want to give you all this value and knowledge for free. Please do come to us, and there's nothing that we want to sell to you at the moment, and we just want you to experience it and give us feedback on whether you think that the session is beneficial for you. So I'm done for this week. Just a heads up that next week I will be traveling to Taiwan. After that I'm going to Shenzhen, so there's likely no videos. I will be likely doing just a post. So hope you guys are okay with it. I promise you guys that once I'm back from China, I'll be continuing my video analysis, and meanwhile please enjoy, and hope you guys trade well and profit, and wish you guys all the best.